We're joined today by Wayne Heili, Managing Director and CEO of Peninsula Energy. Wayne, thanks for your time.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for taking the time to talk.
For those who don't know the company and its assets, located in Wyoming with a world-class uranium project. Talk to me about the history of this project and why it's so compelling.
Well, the uranium deposit here was discovered in the mid 1970s. It was drilled out by an outfit called New Beth, which was a joint venture company. They put about 4,800 drill holes into the ground and generated what was a district scale uranium discovery. The 1970s and 1980s were not too favorable to the uranium market, and that project was put aside. New Beth let the projects go. Peninsula Energy, in the 2008-2009 timeframe, acquired the database, acquired a land package to cover those, and said this is going to make a really world-class uranium deposit. So Peninsula then went and put some additional, maybe 2,000-3,000 holes in the ground, expanded the resource from what was thought to be about 8 million pounds up to over 50 million pounds. And then decided, well, it's time to put this project into production. So, the early folks in Peninsula put the project into production in 2015, and it ran until 2019 when it was idled again in the face of bad uranium markets.
Being located in the US does come with some distinct advantages in today's market. What are they, and how do they help the economics and the progression of this project?
Well, the world is now focusing on Western uranium supply, and that is, there's a dichotomy between nuclear fuel being produced and generated in the Eastern Bloc nations and the Western world. Ever since the war in Ukraine has come about, there's a great focus now on the utilities finding more secure supplies from Western sources. Understanding that there's likely to be a ban on uranium importation, not just uranium, but nuclear fuel from Russia in the near term in the United States. So the United States government is funding programs that will incentivize the reinvigoration of the nuclear fuel supply chain in the United States. And those programs are going to trickle down with incentives for the conversion and enrichment companies to be converting U.S. produced uranium. So this is a great time for a company like Peninsula to restart the uranium production facilities, and we aim to do that here in 2024. We have a construction project this year. We're expanding our plant facilities, going from 1 million pound capability up to about 2 million pounds per annum, and we're expanding our plant's capabilities. We're now going from what we call a satellite plant able to produce uranium on ion exchange resins, and that were processed by a third party. We're adding that capability in-house. So before we start production in late this year, we have a big plant construction effort. We're tripling the size of our production facility, and we expect to be breaking ground there in late April. We're right at the point now of assigning and awarding a construction contract.
A Tier 1 jurisdiction, a commodity that is exceptionally well supported at the moment and clearly into the future. Offtakes in place, exciting times ahead for Peninsula and its shareholders. Wayne, thanks for your time.
Thank you.